Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to episode 3 of AFK podcast. Today we are joined by me, Nathan, Isaac. Not much to talk about this week. Quite a low effort kind of episode today. Because we'll be doing a live stream later today for the
Oh,
Gamescom. Now,
Woo.
not only have we now got to deal with Isaac on a bad mic, Nathan's also lazy, so he's got a bad mic. Hell of an episode, people. Introducing shenanigans. Who wants to start us
yay.
off?
Is my headset really that bad?
Have you not listened
Sound
to
like
any
me?
of the episodes we've done yet?
Fair enough.
I mean, Gamescom, so we might as well talk about some Gamescom rumors and stuff.
Well,
Like, Isaac said, Dying Light 2 rumored a new game at Gamescom.
mhm. I've still not
I mean,
played either of the Dying Light games fully. I think
I like the Dying Light games. Pretty good.
I started 2 when I was game sharing with Isaac for a bit, but I didn't get too far into it, and I have 1 on the Epic Games Store, but I've not played it yet.
They're good.
I
them.
love Dying Light. When the second game first came out, I had COVID that week, and I don't think I played any other game for a whole week.
Oh
So-
god, a new Dying Light game and all those rumors going around. Some
About-
Monkeypox.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Monkey D-Pox.
I cannot deal with another
Oh,
lockdown.
God.
I've pretty much only
I'm
just...
honestly, I'm excited. I think if there's gonna be another lockdown, that'd be great.
Fuck that shit. No, I've literally just recovered my social skills, man. Like they
That's
went
what we're gonna do.
fucking
There's no Animal
downhill.
Crossing game. Nintendo's gonna release new Animal Crossing.
I
There we
survived
go.
without
Then
Animal Crossing.
I don't know what I would have done without Animal Crossing.
But no, I just want to go to uni. I've just got into uni, man. I cannot deal with another lockdown. But anyways,
Coughing a lot recently,
so we had the Dying Light for Gamescom.
Yeah, well, I'll
thoughts?
talk about. I hope they do it. I really do hope they make another Dying Light game.
Are there any do's and don'ts you have for it?
That's a good question.
For a Dying Light game, or just
Do make the story better, because the second game story is a bit Do keep the multiple endings, because that was really fun to do, and there actually is a lot more endings than I first realized when I played the game. There's nothing I really hope they don't do.
don't
hope
change
they
the
don't add,
gameplay
like-
too much.
Yeah, I hope they
I
don't
like-
add like loads of new types of
Parkour's
enemies, because
good.
they've already got loads of enemy types. New like parkour based abilities would be cool. There's only so much you can do with a controller though.
Yeah,
Like
so they'd have,
bindings to do different things.
they'd have to do
which I
some
think is the problem.
combo bindings. So combo bindings, sorry.
They already have to for like drop kick and like a double jump type ability, but
Yeah. Like if I do randomly stop talking, like that's because I've muted my mic, so I really need to cough.
okay.
I'm also eating.
Of course.
So-
yeah.
I'm coughing.
The next thing I want to talk about is the Wukong game. Apparently,
Oh.
it's the second
It is the current best-selling single-player game on Steam.
best-selling. Apparently,
Yeah,
now.
Is it?
it's beat Cyberpunk's record,
Damn. Holy shit.
which was a
I've
massive
never been
record.
interested in it.
Me and Nathan were quite interested when we first saw it. At, was it an? Was it? It wasn't an Xbox.
It might have been just a game
showcase,
test.
It probably was that, yeah. But yeah, no, we were quite interested in that one when we saw it. I'm probably not gonna buy it outright because it's not it's not a game I've been highly anticipating. But I'll definitely consider buying it when it's on sale or something because it looks fun from what
Same.
I've seen.
Okay.
So I'll wait until.
Also, I want a physical version.
Fair enough.
There's no physical on PS5. So
Oh,
it's
is it
like,
not?
no.
Well, I kind
Comes
of.
out next year.
I don't have the luxury of physicals, so I just have to kind of
Mm,
deal with digital.
Mhm.
But I mean, it's fine. It gives me space in my room.
Yeah. Also, I don't think it's on Xbox, that game.
I don't think it
I'll
was.
check
No.
real quick now if you want.
I know that the Phantom Blade Zero developers,
Mm-hmm.
they were saying that it's not going to Xbox because, well,
Yeah, it's not on here.
he said nobody needs the Xbox. which I'm guessing he meant mainly in the Japanese market because no one buys an Xbox in
Yeah.
Japan.
That is a
But
bit.
it's also because if that is exactly, but he did also say that it's quite hard to develop for the
Okay.
Xbox.
But still, if the former is the main reason, then that's kind of shit. Because that's
Is
just
it quite echoey, my mic?
not echoey. No, it's just
Okay, it sounds quite echoey.
very kind of low bit rate kind. You'll see when you're editing it.
Okay.
But speaking
Sorry
of
about
Gamescom, this is for the niche audience again. Possible Arc 2. I think we discussed this. Was it the
Yeah.
first or second episode? But either way, we
And
discussed
Silk Song's a game.
Silk Song. Well, we're still waiting for Team Cherry to get through that bug free. Or
What if
that's
it's like
what
a
the rumor is.
surprise?
Yeah, but not.
They're like, oh, we got one more announcement, and it's Silk Song.
I have a
So that'd be amazing.
hope, very reaching, that Arc 2 gets some gameplay, considering it was listed there as a hands-on thing. I'm thinking maybe that's a mistranslation or miscommunication, and what they're actually
Oh,
doing
it's
is a
gameplay.
gameplay trailer. Yeah. But there was
I could see that.
also a recent Snail Games report for this quarter of the year, where they talked about how they don't really want to release Arc 2 until there was something about ASA, but what I've interpreted it as is until more people are able to have good performance on ASA. So I think
Yeah.
that's what they're waiting on before they release Arc 2. But still, that doesn't stop them from releasing a gameplay trailer, and I really want to see it because I've been waiting on this game since. When was it announced? 2020?
It was at the Game Awards.
Yeah, it was at
I know
Game.
that.
It was either 2020 or 2021.
I think it was 2020. It might have been when Sephiroth was announced for Smash Bros, which was 2020.
I just remember
Because everyone was like, oh, it's gonna be, yeah.
I just remember it was a day where we got 3 Arc trailers because Gen Part 2 had a trailer. Arc 2 obviously had a trailer, and then they also had the animated series trailer. So yeah, hopefully. But anything else regarding Gamescom?
No, I think that's everything.
I'm excited for it.
Okay.
Hoping, well, not hoping. I know we'll never see it. I'd be surprised if we did a GTA 6 something. I'd be surprised. I'm gonna guess later this year.
Yeah, I feel like it'd be more December time. We're gonna get something.
Either later this year or early next year is when we're gonna see GTA 6 again.
Yeah.
Which is painful, I know.
Yeah,
but it's coming.
Speaking of Rockstar, though, Red Dead Redemption PC port has apparently been leaked on the PlayStation Store.
Yes, I have the. Hang on, just grab my phone real quick. Try to find that. Here it is. So on the PSN store for Red Dead Redemption, because obviously it got ported over to the Switch and the PS4/5.
Recently.
There was a game and legal info, and it read, "Experience the epic Western adventures that defined a generation." And then dash now on PC for the first time ever.
Okay, that I will definitely buy. Wait, how much was it when it was ported over?
50 quid.
Okay, never mind. I will wait for it to be on sale.
I think I got it on sale.
Yeah.
Maybe it was like some Christmas sale at game. I got it then.
Yeah, well, hopefully if it releases around that now, then we'll get a Christmas discount. But of course, that'll be actually no. I probably won't be buying it because it'll still be low down on the list of already like 40 items that I want to buy.
Yeah. I mean, I won't be surprised if they're porting it. I know Rockstar's porting Bully. I think it's Bully.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
saw
that.
the new consoles.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be fun.
Maybe they're like bringing back some of their older games that obviously you can't play on modern console anymore.
Hey, that's something I like to see in gaming. We do not preserve games enough nowadays.
No.
Though, speaking of developers, Tango Games Work been bought by PUBG publishers. They're really branching out.
They publish Subnautica, don't they? I'm pretty sure.
What is it, Crafton?
I believe so. Yes.
Yeah, they're publishing Subnautica too. I mean, I've been keeping an eye on Crafton for a bit anyway because they've got this Sims 4 competitor coming out, which after the last one kind of got cancelled by I think it was Paradox. Yeah, this is the only one left.
I think it was you that mentioned that to me. It might have been you.
Might have been.
What was this?
About the Paradox thing you were talking about.
The Sims
it was
4
it might have been you.
I've been keeping an eye on the Paradox Sims 4 competitor.
That looked quite cool.
Yeah, it looked
I only
cool
saw
and
it
they
when it got
cancelled
cancelled.
Yeah, it had been on my
But,
watch list for a while.
mhm.
But yeah, no, because I'm
But I am glad about the Tango stuff because they were unrightfully killed by Xbox.
yeah, I
They
didn't
released this banger game that won a game award for best. I think it was best music or
Yeah.
sound.
I didn't really
And
get
then they
into the
cancelled it.
game, but if it's won an
Oh.
award and it's decently high praise, then you shouldn't be like
Yeah.
just cut out of it.
They
That's
said
poor
we
decision.
want games that are smaller and win awards.
Well,
They
that
had a
kind
smaller
of
game that won
did the
awards, and
criteria
then
and
they
they kicked
cancelled
it.
it, and then killed the killed the console, the company.
Uh,
So yeah, now it's been bought.
oh, yeah.
So there was some stuff about it. So the company, Crafton, so they plan on reviving and expanding the Hi-Fi Rush IP because they now own it.
Oh
They
wait, is it
don't,
not
however,
owned
own
by?
Evil Within or Tokyo. Not Tokyo Ghoul.
Oh, and Tokyo
Ghostwire
something.
Tokyo.
Oh yeah,
That's
and
what it's
I
called.
think I've got that on Epic Games.
They don't own those. Yeah, those were free. But yeah, Evil Within, that's still on Xbox. That'll probably never come back. I'll be hard to bring that back.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But hey, if the
But
Hi-Fi Rush is
at
the
least
winning
all
one.
the employees come back as well. So
Oh yeah, that'd be
everyone that lost their job is returning, which is good.
that's nice.
Yeah.
I'm just checking. Do I have
Actually, good. That's a
password?
good studio, and they got saved.
Yeah. Speaking
Which is
of
mad because
studios, though, there've been some layoffs in
oh,
a
yeah.
decently big company,
It's
Ubisoft.
Ubisoft, isn't it?
Ubisoft.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh well.
life
No,
goes
I actually
on.
have the stats. So I believe it was because of actually no, I don't. So yeah, cutting 45 jobs in the US.
Mhm.
Oh, I don't know if it might be because of the what was it X Defiant? I don't know anyone who plays that game still.
Oh yeah, that.
That game is dead.
No, I think Dom and Zach kind of said, "Oh, this is great," and then I've not seen them play it since.
I liked it. I played the beta. I thought this was quite fun.
Hmm.
But then it came out and I never played it.
The only
And
thing
then
I
I never
heard
saw anyone
about
talking
it
about it.
after release was all the hackers, because apparently the
Ah.
anti-cheat was really easy to get past,
Mhm.
which isn't
But yeah.
ideal,
Oh
but
well.
yeah, no.
Although, have you seen that new? I don't know if you saw the. I saw some gameplay on Star Wars Outlaws. It's the same with
I've
Ubisoft.
not
That
seen
game,
much.
oh my, that looks
That does not look very
bad.
good.
I've not
That
looked
looks
at
bad.
it.
The
And on the
shooting looks
topic of Star Wars,
dreadful.
the Acolyte has been cancelled
Oh
as
yeah.
a second season, so
So,
it's only having one season.
Who cares? Anyway,
I didn't
Which
watch
I
it.
figured I'd just mention.
Star Wars Eclipse. Does anyone know what that is?
I
No.
feel like I've heard. Didn't we discuss
We
this back
mentioned
in
it in
iMedia?
iMedia a few
God,
years
that's
back. Yeah,
that was secondary, man.
it
We've
was
gone
like
through college.
3 years ago. I think we were in about year 10. So it's like this. I think it's set around the time the Acolyte is, before
Also,
episode
High
1.
Republic.
It lost its writer, the lead writer on the thing. We don't hear anything about the project, and the first thing we hear is that it lost its lead writer. Who? Isaac, you'll know this guy. He was a writer on Heavy Rain and Detroit Become Human.
Oh, that's a good writer. So like,
Oh, can't remember his name.
I don't know his
I
name,
don't.
but
His name isn't here.
I
But
know both
he worked at
those
Contact.
Hold on, I'm gonna
games.
search him up.
So, but no, that's a
Those
massive
games pretty.
loss. I'm assuming
So,
it was because he wasn't given much creative freedom or leeway,
I don't know.
which
I'm not 100%
was
sure.
mainly the big
David
problem.
Cage.
David Cage, right? But yeah, no, that is
That's
a
his name.
bigger loss there. So
Yeah, he's a good writer as well.
you
I
know,
love Detroit Become Human.
oh yeah, DB
Hold on, there's a statement here from him actually.
Heavy Rain is also like banging.
So, after almost
Yeah.
10 years at Quantic Dreams, I am leaving to found a new studio, together with a group of very talented designers and developers. So he's just leaving to form his own studio.
Well, he must have left on good terms then if if they haven't been given a non-competitor agreement. He's starting up a studio already, like. So that makes me curious what's what kind of happened there.
Vice President for Marketing Lisa Penders, who worked at, I think, Quantic Dreams, or
Mhm.
works, in September 2023 says that it still exists. However, can I still say it exists? Because it exists, she said. It's not just ready, it's simmering. Sorry.
Right.
Where is it? We have a
We haven't
cinematic trailer which gives you nothing in a game.
Yeah, we've seen a
And that's
teaser.
it.
That's it. Absolutely nothing else.
So
I
it
mean,
looks kind of like Doom. Dune, sorry. Like that's why I'm interested in it, because I love Dune.
I'm not gonna lie. The only
So
Star Wars things I'm currently
they'll
interested
fuck it up.
You know, the only Star Wars thing I'm interested in at the minute is the next Jedi game. Like, that is all I care about. I've lost so much faith in Star Wars with everything else.
I'd rather just be a Star Trek fan. Well, okay,
I'm
okay,
straight.
no. I'd rather become a Dune fan. Dune's fucking good.
I'm just
Yeah.
kind of lost interest in space things for a bit. Other than Helldivers.
Good thing I found One Piece.
Which kind of brings us on to another topic you've listed. The Helldivers 2
Yes.
Arrowhead game director. This is Shamsi. Can I pronounce his second name?
Oh,
Shams put out a statement earlier. Do we have a screenshot of it? Because
ew. I can read it out if you want. It's quite long,
Shams
so
Jordani, that's it.
I wanted to
Jordani.
directly address the feedback you've raised about the escalation of Freedom Update. Because obviously, as we said last week,
Hmm.
it was very controversial, that update, with lots of nerfs to things that were fun.
Well, no, it was like one nerf.
Yeah.
It was fire damage. Like, I get
So,
cumulatively because of the past nerfs, I think it'd be annoyed. But it's a bit drastic
he
this time.
says, we didn't hit our target with the latest update. Some things we just didn't get right, and other fundamental inconsistencies, yeah, in our approach to game balance and game direction. All of that is on us, and we are going to own that. As many of you have pointed out, and we agree that what matters most now is action and not talk.
Yeah.
And they're given our aim within the next 60 days. I think it was this morning, I got a notification on my PlayStation saying the game's updated. So I wonder whether. So
That was just a
they're
small
going to
patch.
continue to re-examine our approach to balance. Our intention is that balance should be fun, not balanced for the sake of balanced. So update how the fire damage mechanic works to tweak how the flamethrower serves as a close range support weapon. A quick straight revert won't work, as it would break other things. Rework the gameplay to prevent excessive ragdolling, which I'm guessing is been.
That was
I get
addressed
this
in
thing
today's
where if
patch.
I'm ever in a puddle, my character will go into the swimming animation for some reason.
No,
It's weird.
it's on about rockets and
I hope
impalers. I'll actually get the patch update out because
I hope they fix that because it's annoying, that bug.
Let me go grab the
Um,
patch notes from the Discord real quick.
So does they also rethink our design approach to primary weapons and create a plan for making combat more engaging? Reprioritize bug fixes, which is good, as they should always, improving game performance, and rework charges. That is everything,
Right, yeah.
but their aims in the next 60 days.
Yeah. Well, here's today's
Which is
patch update. If you take a look at the
Mhm.
Discord. Fixed an issue where flamethrower particles would ignore enemies because it was turning to like lower resolution versions from a distance, which stopped colliding with fire particles. And
Yeah.
mines can now be shot and blown up while near dangerous objects. They
Mhm.
also reduce the explosion radius of the tentacles stabbing ability and light enemy rockets, which kind of alleviates the excessive ragdolling. Because obviously, Impaler, if you if you run in a straight line, you're undoubtedly gonna get ragdolled. And the automaton light rocket enemies are just kind of annoying when there's a lot of them.
Mhm.
And then there's some other fixes about the Impaler tentacle chasing them. So yeah, already like they're kind of acting on it. Excited to see what's coming up in the next few days.
Yeah, well, we'll
Right.
see. Are we done with
But
gaming? Because I have some.
I have a couple more. Well, I have
oh,
one
yeah.
actually. Again for a niche audience, but the new Dredge DLC came out, which looks
Dredge.
amazing. I haven't played it yet,
It's like a fishing game.
Oh yeah, I
but
know what we're talking about.
I am going to play it at some point. It looks really good, and that's it for gaming. I've one thing for TV shows, but we'll come back to that later.
I mean, we can kind of segue into that because it's based on a game. Last of Us 2 finished filming.
That's what I wanted to talk about.
Yeah.
I've seen the leaks on the subreddit, and it looks really good. All the set leaks and the character designs, it looks really good.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen some complaints already, which I can kind of agree with. Ellie's actor does not look like she's aged whatsoever.
I actually completely disagree. I think I don't know if you've seen the leaks, but she does look much older than she does in part one.
Let's
Season
try and
1, I
find
mean.
some. Let me go on my thing. But from what I've seen, this might be like from just what I've seen in earlier things and maybe later ones fix it. But she just kind of looks the same. LA Last of Us 2 TV show. Yeah,
So, right.
for me, it just kind of looks like they've just grown the hair out. There's not much other aging whatsoever.
I think
I think she'll be taller. I don't think we can really see that here, but I think she'll be much
yeah,
taller.
I see what you mean. I can see both sides. Like she definitely looks a bit older, but you can obviously tell her hair's just longer.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it's just that and that tattoo.
Yeah, but
So
Hmm.
I mean, she doesn't look bad.
I mean, we'll see when it comes out.
Yeah, we'll see when it comes
We are
out.
looking at step photos, not
Exactly.
like
Yeah.
So we
a
can't see
trailer shot, which is
much
gonna
of
look a
the
lot better.
post-production, I think.
I think we'll get a trailer before the end of the year.
Mm.
Yeah, I
When
wouldn't
does it
see
come
why
out?
not.
I know it's next year, but is like fall
When
at the
was the
start of
I'm
the
not
last?
year.
sure.
When was the last
It
trailer?
came out
It was
season
only like
2. I
2 weeks
don't know.
ago.
Yeah, so
So
it's highly unlikely we'll get another one at
It might come
Gamescom.
out around Halloween.
Yeah, I can see
that's
that.
when GA6 comes out. Oh my god.
Hmm.
I will predict that shit's coming out in October. I mean, she just. Oh shit, I'm sorry. I mean, yeah. I would prefer that they waited a bit longer than like immediately go into season 2, just to age her up a bit more.
Yeah.
Because obviously, isn't there like a how big's the gap between part 1 and 2?
I want to say 4 years.
It was either 4 or 5 years.
It
Yeah.
could be a bit like maybe that long. Well, I guess with a game you can control how much the character ages compared
Yeah.
to a real
Yeah.
person.
I don't know actually how old Bella Ramsey is. I think she is an adult.
I think she's
I think she's in
20
the 20s.
something. I want to
Let
say
me search up real
20,
quick.
early 20s.
That's probably what I'd say.
Yeah, she's 20 years old.
Okay. Right. So not far off what Ellie would be aged, but as I say, it was kind of
Yeah.
the look in the first season, which has probably kind of caused this. Because obviously making a 20-year-old, probably would have been a 19-year-old back then, look like a 15-year-old can probably be kind of there's a word I'm looking for, but I can't think of it.
And I've just looked it up. Ellie in the second game is 19, so they're basically the same age.
Yeah.
I'm guessing because she's about 13 in the first game.
I think she's
Yeah.
like 14,
Because
15
they,
now.
I think
yeah,
she starts off as 13, but by the end of the game she's 14.
Okay.
and obviously Bella Ramsey
So
was
it's
not
about a
that
year.
age when the show was
No.
being made.
Okay, so if anything, it's probably the season 1 type of thing that's caused this.
Yeah.
But we'll see. We'll
I
see
mean,
how they handle it.
I have confidence in her ability. She did really well in the first season.
Oh yeah, really good actor.
I remember seeing all those things, people complaining that she don't look anything like her. I didn't care whatsoever.
Yeah.
Like, it's not supposed to be the game. It is a different thing, based off something. So that's fine in my opinion.
Yeah.
I think it's just because of how beloved that game is.
Yeah.
Well,
And
but I
also
mean,
how, like,
the second game's become a lot more beloved over the past few years
mm,
because no one liked that game when it
Yeah.
came out.
I still think that the game really suffers from its chosen order.
I haven't played it.
I love the game. Probably one
I'm
of my
not
favorite games of all
racing to
time.
play Last of Us Part 2. I like the first game though.
Oh yeah, the first.
I kind of bored of it though because like they always just bring it out. Oh my god, just
What, we've
this
had
one
a
here.
remaster and a remake now, the same game in a.
You can play that game on PS5 with the remaster or the remake. Like why?
No
It's
clue.
just pointless. I get that it's a 10-year-old game, but the game hasn't aged that bad. It's aged quite well. Like I like the shooting. It feels very like rugged and kind of realistic.
No.
Yeah. I can see they wanted to bring Uncharted's gameplay to Last of Us though, which
Yeah.
they kind of did with that remake, I believe. But anyway, Daniel's just gone off.
That's
something.
everything I've got. Now we've finished talking about that. So what have you got, Nathan?
I have some TV stuff, I guess. I mean, did we mention Eternals 2 getting cancelled? We did, didn't we?
No, we didn't.
No, we haven't. Not for this.
That must have been before we were recording.
Before I mentioned, yeah.
Yeah, so they're
Eternals 2
cancelling
got
it
cancelled,
now.
guys.
I
Rip.
really enjoyed the first Eternals film. I thought it was actually one of the better films of Phase 4.
I think it.
I've not watched
Just
it. I watched the opening,
too
couldn't really
ambitious.
get into it, but I've seen some of the fight scenes.
I mean,
I
it's
think
nothing like She-Hulk. I'll tell you that much.
yeah, but that's like scraping the fucking concrete.
Oh yeah, She-Hulk was god
That
awful.
roadkill.
Yeah, She-Hulk was god
Um,
awful.
but
So
I think Eternals too ambitious. I think someone said this, and I was like, I agreed with them. They said that it would have been better as a TV show because you can flesh the characters out a lot more.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
I don't care for
would've
any of the
hoped to
characters in Eternals, and I think Buster's opinion too. And they expect me to, but like, no, I don't care. But if it was a TV show, you can flesh them out a lot more, and I can care for them. But no, and I
Yeah.
just was not interested.
But then again, they kind of tried that with introducing a few new characters with the TV shows, and that hasn't really worked so far.
Yeah, that's just done. I mean, they got to get the structure right for
I think
TV
that's
shows.
just yeah,
They
and
treat TV
they
shows
they're
like
really
really long
short.
movies,
Yeah.
which is just they just don't work. They work at the start and the end, but they don't work in that middle because they don't know how much time to spend with stuff.
Yeah.
And so they either just rush through or really slow.
To be fair,
So, and then
Eternals
you drop
probably
off.
could have been one of the better ones actually because of how many characters.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You could spend some episodes focusing on some characters,
Yeah.
develop more side stories and B plots and stuff.
Also with
And then
Marvel, it's kind of just flipping a coin.
like we got something really mass or something pretty good.
Then you can also have like Deadpool, which has become the highest grossing R-rated film, which is
Yay.
overtaking, what was it?
Joker one.
Joker, yeah.
Yeah.
Which
That's
is
kind of surprising. That made a lot of money. I don't know
I
why.
didn't realize Joker was the highest grossing
Like,
R-rated film.
I guess we
Yeah,
don't spend too much time on the internet. 'Cause the internet is where the Joker kind of really blew up.
Yeah.
Because all the Sigma males were like, "He's shown me, bro. I am Arthur." I could say Arthur Morgan then. But like, no one really talks about the movie. Obviously, they are now because the sequel's coming out.
I liked it. It was a unique
But
take on the Joker.
But it was okay. I liked it. I
Good
think
movie.
because of how much people praised it, and I just kind of was just like, that's just
Oh, it
not
was
as good. Just 'cause the
definitely
reception was.
overrated, like what it was.
Yeah, it was just heavily overrated, in my opinion. But it was a cool take on Joker,
Oh yeah, no.
and I liked how it didn't just take inspiration from other. Like,
Yeah, it wasn't kind of the same
it took
thing over
inspiration
and
from
over.
Taxi Driver and King of Comedy, two of amazing films from Martin Scorsese from the 70s. So yeah, I mean,
It also just felt
Joker
refreshing.
2 looks good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because we've had so much Joker, and then we had him again. We were kind of like, oh great, here's another one. But then it was unique and a completely different take on the character, kind of, which was just so much nicer. And yeah, as
Probably
you
because
said,
the last one we had
comes out.
before him was fucking Jared Leto.
Oh, that wasn't.
Oh god,
That is easily the worst Joker we've seen.
he was ass. Yeah. I mean, Joker 2. I don't know what it's called.
Folie
It's
à
my
deux.
French name. Yeah, that was quite interesting.
Oh yeah.
The second trailer was definitely a lot better. I think
Yeah.
I've mentioned this before in the podcast.
Yeah, no, I saw the teaser trailer and I wasn't too sure on it. But then
And then when they kind of show like the
trailer.
musical stuff, it's kind of like, I see what they're doing here.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it looks. Yeah. We'll have to wait and see. His track record for sequels isn't the best.
Yeah.
Like, I never thought I've only seen Hangover 2. I don't think I've seen the third one, and I did not think Hangover 2 was. It was kind of.
I'm still meaning to watch the first one.
Sorry, I was just my fault.
Are you good?
Anyway, what did I say? I
You were
thought
saying
Hangover Part 2 was not as good as the first one.
No, it's
It just
not.
felt like
I
it was
liked
just
it,
the
but
first movie.
it's not as good as the
But
first
in
one.
what was it, Thailand,
Yeah,
Indonesia?
it's in Thailand.
Yeah.
I'm still yet to finish the first one, but I enjoyed everything that I'd watched. Now, I can't remember why I
one is
didn't end
very
up
good.
finishing it. I think it was because we cancelled Netflix. It was that or
I really like Hangover Part 1.
yeah.
It's
Either
good.
way, I can't remember why I cancelled it, but or stopped watching it. But good reason, I'm sure. And I do want to finish it at some point. But
What else was it?
speaking of films, we got a Craven the Hunter trailer.
Yes, there's also some statements here from Sony. So obviously in the trailer,
Rhino
a lot
looks...
gorier than I thought it would be.
Oh yeah.
Rhino's in it. He looks.
I don't like the design.
No, have you seen Isaac?
Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah, they tried to make Rhino Because obviously in the comics he's wearing a suit.
Hmm.
So what they kind of did was mesh that, but make it so he is a rhino in a way.
I really do not like that.
So it looks
creative
really
decision.
bad. It just looks strange. And then Sony, I think, gave some statements about it. So Sony are confident in this film. So
Mhm.
surprisingly, they think it's going to be as successful as Venom and Venom 2. Hold your
I'm
horses.
not sure. I mean, I'll happily take it
I
if
mean,
it
that's not high
is.
bar.
If it is, full respect, well, I'll take it. But I
Yeah.
just don't have faith in it at the minute. It just feels like another movie to try and keep the rights to a character, which it undoubtedly is.
Obviously. And then they said the reason why it was delayed, because obviously this was meant to come out, I think, around the release of Marvel Spider-Man 2, the video game.
Hmm.
And it was delayed because the reshoots, obviously, to make the characters and plot better, due to Madam Web flopping. So
Who would have seen that coming?
no way. It's almost like if you put no effort, people don't like it.
Yeah, no. But that's kind of
It just looks like a cheap cash grab.
yeah. That's kind
Or
of the state
expensive
of
cash grab,
everything
I
at the
should say.
minute.
Sorry.
All forms of
Because they have
media are
thrown
just
so much
really
into it.
cheap cash grabs, as
I'm not
we've seen
excited.
with what we've discussed recently.
Yeah, I'm
I
probably
mean,
not gonna go see it.
I guess that kind of confirms, though, I don't think this is set in any of the existing Spider-Man's universes. Because if it was,
Although,
the whole rumor was it was set in, like, if it was going to be in the Sonyverse, it would be Andrew Garfield. That's not the Rhino we've seen in the Andrew Garfield movies, so that kind of crosses him out.
I think I'm thinking of the Venom 3 trailer. You can see the guy that played Lizard. I'm pretty sure. I thought it was a Craven trailer, but no.
No.
So like, I don't think Sony even knows his own universe.
Yeah.
Michael
No.
Keaton from the MCU is in the Morbius universe, and I think Morbius is set in the same universe as Venom and Madam Web.
Yeah, as I
I don't
say,
feel like they are.
everything's a mess. We don't know where things are going.
Mhm.
Sony either releases, like, fucking top tier quality, but then 80% of the time it's just bottom tier slop.
Yeah.
I think the only things that have been in, like, the kind of mid range is the Venom movies, which are just really fun to watch.
I like Venom 2. I think Venom 1's just kind of
I prefer Venom 1 to
great.
Venom 2, if I'm being honest.
I think just because Carnage is just a lot more fun than Riot, who was just the most
Yeah.
bland
Oh yeah, the
villain
villain
ever.
in the first one, I'll agree, is quite bland, but I just prefer... I just like origin stories, man. I'm a sucker for them.
I just didn't think that was. Yeah. I just don't like those Venom movies. That's not my thing. Not my cup of joe.
Right, and I think we
Tom.
have covered everything. Oh, nope. One last thing here. A live action Pokemon. Well, what's
Yes,
this? I
I
have
think
not
this
heard
was
of this.
announced. I think this is around the time when Detective Pikachu came out.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, have any of you guys seen Detective Pikachu?
Yeah, I've seen Detective
No.
Pikachu.
Well, obviously that was.
It was an alright movie.
It was okay. I kind of forgot it came out, honestly. Out of all the video game adaptations, that's the one I don't ever feel like ever rewatching or remembering.
All I remember is
But
Justice Smith and Ryan Reynolds walking around a
even
Pokemon
I forget,
City.
like, I forget easy. Ryan Reynolds voices him. Like, but anyway, yeah. So I'm guessing this is when the show came about because Netflix, I think, is producing it.
Oh.
If I remember.
Aren't they
Yeah.
also doing a Minecraft thing on Netflix? Like a Minecraft show?
Oh.
I feel like I
Anyway,
remember
we
that
got
to be
I have
something.
no
announced.
idea.
So Pokemon live action show at Netflix is still in development, and they will focus on Red, the character, not the game. I'm guessing the game. Yes, I'm guessing
We
it'll
already
just
had
be
a...
a retelling of Red and Blue.
Yeah, what was that show called? The one which covered Red, or the movie, sorry.
Oh, Pokemon Origins, I
Yeah,
think it's called, the
Pokemon
anime.
Origins. That was already good, like.
Yeah, that's
I
quite
enjoyed
good.
it.
I like that.
Yeah, no. So why do we need it in live action? Money.
Money.
Oh, but no. So I think that
Although there
covers
is a pretty
everything.
decent live action,
Yeah. I think that
which is
covers
not discussed.
everything we've listed.
Uh,
So,
I mean, we could talk about manga.
yeah, I mean, big
No.
We've
news
got
in the
no,
JJK
we've got
community. It
huge.
ends in 5 chapters. I have
September
no faith
30th.
in this.
Before you continue, I have a question.
Yeah.
What time does Gamescom even start?
I have no clue.
Is
This
at
is
8.
Right.
Because I searched up and it said 8, but I don't know if that is our time or America time.
Well, what time did it
I'll
say?
check now.
It said
Yeah.
8 p.m. But I
Hang
don't
on.
know.
Oh,
But then on my
yeah.
Xbox it says 11 a.m. PT.
So it starts
so...
in 2 hours and 40 minutes on IGN.
2 hours 40 minutes. That'll be 7.
Yeah. Not 7.
Right.
We see JJK ends
Yeah,
in
so-
about 5 chapters. You know, it's gonna be weird when that ends.
Yeah.
Because Lobotomy Kai's people are gonna be sane again.
I have no faith in this whatsoever, to be honest. There's so much that needs covering. How are you going to do it in 5 chapters?
Yeah, I think you mentioned it. Like, there's an entire fight. Which
Yeah, we've not even
people
seen
say,
Hikari and Yurame's fight. Like,
yeah.
we've seen glimpses of it towards the beginning of Shinjaku. And that's it. Well, it was kind of the midsection of Shinjaku. But, yeah, how is he going to... And then there's obviously finishing the fight between Yuji and Sukuna.
Mm-hmm.
And then, what else has not been finished? The merger. Which, speaking of the merger,
Yeah.
there's a big plot inconsistency which was pointed out to me online.
Mm-hmm.
So you know how like the whole culling games thing, like people are given points when you kill another player in the game?
Yes.
Absolutely no one in Shinjuku has had the announcement that they've died.
Oh. Wait, is the current game still going on?
Yes, technically it is. It only ends when there's one person remaining.
Oh, because I've only I started reading the manga after the season 2,
Mm-hmm.
and
Same here.
I just think the anime. I just prefer it. I
Oh,
think
no,
I
I've
watched
enjoyed
JJ.
both.
I like it because I like the animation, the fight scenes. And the story, I don't really care for JJK's story.
I enjoyed the story up until
And then I saw all the
started
spoilers,
kind
and
of
I was like,
flopping.
I'll just read the new chapters when they come out.
Yeah.
So it's been nice just kind of like looking at them and just going, oh wow, look at Sukuna's fighting someone a bit, and then they go, I'll unleash my new move. New chapter comes out next week. Break week. That's what he says. She's like, oh,
Yeah.
wait.
But yeah, no.
Oh.
I think
But-
Gege just wants to be done with it, to be honest, which is kind of a shame.
You can definitely tell.
Because I wouldn't be surprised if he just wants to give up because currently like half the JJK community is devolving into the MHA community.
No one likes him in the
Exactly.
JJK community.
Oh yeah, well yeah, no, you're either the fucking people who ship everyone with everyone. Like there was literally a Choso Yuji one. They are related.
Oh, yeah, that poll from a
Yeah,
few
that
months
was
back. I remember
absolutely
that.
awful. And then you've got the lobotomy side of it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Um,
overall it's devolving quite a bit.
There's something I actually want to talk about on the topic of anime,
Mm-hmm.
and it's the new season of My Right Wife Reincarnated as an Elementary Student.
Okay.
What the
That looks
fuck?
really good. The story was great
Isaac
in the
doesn't watch
first
anime,
season.
by
Keep
the
this
way.
in. I'm sending this to your employer.
No, Dom just told me to. I do not watch anime. I do not care for it whatsoever. So I don't even know why I'm still here. But Dom told me to.
Well,
say that.
now it's, I guess, how long have we been going for now? I don't actually know what time it started.
40 minutes.
Wow.
I mean, do you guys want to talk about what you've been watching? Playing?
Yeah. Anyone been up to anything recently?
Yes.
Well, I have been very busy
Right, come on, Isaac.
with shows. Isaac first, so.
Well, I've been playing a couple games recently. I've been playing Stellaris as always.
Yeah. Fuck. Jesus.
I played Elden Ring yesterday. That
Yep,
was
he was
interesting.
awful.
How much energy you put into it? I'm gonna check now, actually.
Yeah, Elden Ring.
He
Not really
is.
my type of game.
Never let Isaac play an
couldn't do
open
it.
world game again. He
see-
complained that he had to explore.
But the problem at the end of the day wasn't the exploring. It was that I don't care about the world enough to explore it.
I can
You see,
You spent
understand
2 hours
kind
in
of
the
that.
game. How? What?
yeah, I spent one of the hours trying to kill a tree sentinel.
Yeah, nah.
You can't
Whatever,
say that
man.
a game's open world bad after spending 2 hours in it.
No, I'm not saying that it's bad. I'm saying I don't
You
care
couldn't get
for it.
immersed
Like,
in it, kind
But you
of.
spent two.
it's not. I don't
No,
care
Nathan,
about the
that's fair.
story. Like,
The
You
only
can't get a.
I don't really care for the story either, to be honest. It's not one
it's
that
like
immerses me
when
or
I'm
interests
playing
me.
Dying Light, and I think Dying Light's a good comparison. An open world game which introduces you through the tutorial, or whatever tutorial it has, and then puts you straight into the open world. Dying Light is interesting because zombies interest me. The whole survival aspect interests me. Elden Ring, mythical things like Elden Ring and other Souls-like games don't interest me whatsoever. So it's hard to get into the games like that.
Yeah, that's
That
completely
is
fair.
what.
I just think
That
that's
is why I didn't
hard
enjoy it.
The only
well.
thing keeping me playing at the minute is I just enjoy Souls-like games. Like,
I thought you meant as in like you thought the open world was bad.
oh
and
no, the
expected you
open world progression is
Let's say-
awful. The open world progression is
I'm
awful.
sure the game is great. I might play it again in the future, but right now I can't really be bothered to try and put time into it.
Yeah.
There are other games I want to play, so
Yeah, that's completely.
Yeah, for sure.
That's
I liked
completely.
it. I just haven't had that drive to go back into it.
Yeah, but no, I can't
So I don't
blame
know.
Isaac for kind of making a few of the mistakes. The progression design in the game isn't very good. You don't have like a quest log. You don't have your only sense of direction is a couple sites of grace giving you one single arrow, which
Well, I guess
you
that's
can
kind of why
use
people
sometimes
like
walk
about it
past.
because it's not like a Ubisoft open world where it's just like, go here, do that, go here, do that, go.
Yeah, but there's
Kinda
also a
lets you be
stage where they've
free.
taken away too much. Like,
I guess if you
you also can't.
like a lot of hand holding in games, then you're gonna
Yeah.
not like Elden Ring. But if you don't like hand holding, you're gonna enjoy Elden Ring
Hmm.
because you get that sense of freedom. So I guess it's just personal preference.
But even then, like you,
I do like knowing where to go. Not necessarily what to do when I get there, but at
Yeah.
least knowing that I have something to do after I finish this,
hmm
and I don't have to spend an hour exploring to go and find it.
yeah.
It is nice to know that.
Not to mention, like they introduced the whole thing of weaknesses and whatnot, but you quite literally have to use Google or just trial and error if you want to find out what it is, which can end up wasting a lot of resources.
I mean, I kind of like the trial and error. And when I was fighting the tree sentinel, I quite liked the trial, like trying. Oh, will this work? No, this won't work. Okay, I kind of liked that.
Oh, you know,
But I mean, it
strategy
feels
trial
that
and error
when
is
you push
fine,
more,
but when it involves a
Yeah, that's
physical
fine.
item that you have to like go out and get the resources craft, and then you just have to trial and error to see which one works, it's very, very annoying, and you just kind of lose your drive.
let's hope I don't watch you two get hung by the FromSoft community.
They can come at me all they want. Half of them haven't taken a shower.
Oh, very
I do not
fattening.
have that opinion.
Anyways,
I just don't care for the game.
have you been playing anything else, Isaac, or just Solaris?
Last of Us Part 2, No Return. I've been playing that quite a lot recently. I do really enjoy it. But besides that, I've just been watching YouTube. I'm making videos on my YouTube account.
Yeah.
On my Stellaris video, which is
Oh.
like 20 hours of footage or something. So,
Yeah.
I'm getting through that.
You've been
But
playing or
besides that,
watching
that's
anything,
it.
Daniel?
Well, same as Isaac, I've been playing Elden Ring over the past. I've been playing a lot longer. I've been playing like a month now-ish. I've been enjoying it. I've had my likes, I've had my dislikes. As I've said, the progression's one of my main ones. But I've been enjoying it quite a bit. Obviously, I'm not too interested in the story because like medieval religious kind of themes just aren't my cup of tea. I prefer like my future dystopias and all that stuff. What other games been playing? I can't really say I've been playing that. I've realised I've not played Subnautica Below Zero for almost a month.
Damn. Wait, you follow
Considering
viewers
I've been
on your
making making a YouTube series on it isn't the best. But it's just been really difficult for me to start recording the voiceovers. Like I got a bit more done today, but it's very, very slow.
Yeah.
I've been kind of playing Siege a bit every so often. That's been kind of fun, I guess, when we're not losing.
Isaac.
Hopefully when Freddy's back, though,
My
we'll be able to
fault.
do a bit more of that.
Jordan Siege.
But I'm not the best at first-person shooters, regardless, so I don't expect myself to get much better.
Yeah.
In terms of watching, I don't think I've seen anything new recently, to be honest. Yeah, it's been kind of a very quiet kind of time for me, focusing on playing Elden Ring, editing videos, obviously the whole stuff with college, just trying to organise stuff with the group. Yeah, it's been kind of quiet. What about you, Nathan?
I'm very busy. I recently, oops, I got dropped something down the side of my sofa. I recently binged all of Kaguya-sama Love is War. That was amazing. That was perfection. That third season, I highly recommend that to anyone who likes romance animes. Just romance in general. If you like a good rom-com, I highly recommend Love is War. Although I don't think it's ever going to get finished. It only does like half of the manga, and then they haven't done the rest of it, which is kind of sad. I hope they come back to the anime and finish it off. But
Oh, what kind of
well,
like
yeah.
a Horror Mia Pieces type thing where they went back and covered all the stuff they missed.
Yeah, because I know they did a movie for one of the arcs, and one of the last scenes. If you don't read the manga, you're not gonna understand it because it's about something that happened off screen because they cut it from the movie. So it's just like, oh, what's kind of weird. Which is sad because it's with Ishigami, the best character in the show. He might go for real, that emo boy.
Yeah, I can't
Yeah.
say anything because I've not watched this one. It's been on my watch list for a while, but yeah, as I say.
But I just started this morning actually. I'm on episode 8 of Spy Family now.
Hell yeah.
That shit is awesome.
I love that.
I love that show. That shit's really good. I
Like,
like Anya.
I'm still waiting for more chapters, man.
Bro, you all can stab me and then throw me off a bridge, and I have to apologize.
Nah.
Like, oh my god.
I can't wait to see where
Yeah,
the series
that's really
goes
good.
because I'm fully caught up on the manga at the minute. Though there's one thing I've not seen, which is Code White, which is like a whole
the film.
yeah, which we don't know whether it's going to be made canon or not. Like it's really on the table at the minute, and I cannot comment.
I haven't really
because I've
been
not
playing
seen it.
anything. I mean, I played a bit of the One Piece Odyssey game, which is kind of weird. The gameplay is kind of like Pokemon. It's weird. So, but I've also got a One Piece game arriving soon, which should be here. It says it was arriving between 3 and 5, and it's not here.
You've still got
So, a
another
little
half
pissed
hour.
at Amazon. Yeah. But yeah, I've just been watching stuff. Because I'm home alone, I've just been sat on my ass, not doing anything.
Yeah. I mean, also we've all met up a few times over the holiday. Which actually, one thing we all recently passed. We got through college, so a little round of applause for ourselves. Oh, I think I'm the only one. I think I'm the only one going uni at the moment out of us three.
Yeah.
So yeah, Daniel is going to a university in. Daniel's going to York University.
Yeah, guys, come harass me.
Through exit his window.
Yeah.
And toilet. Yeah. Oh my god, it's actually coming here.
I think.
That's it.
I think we kind of covered everything. Yeah. So
I mean, we're coming back later on.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we'll be back in a live
We're
stream.
gonna make bingo.
Yeah, we'll make a bingo. We'll discuss it at the start of the stream. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. I would say check out the live stream later today, but it'll probably have been yesterday we do it when this episode airs.
Yeah.
So
they come out Wednesdays.
I mean,
it'll
continues,
be on.
Yeah, throughout the week, doesn't it?
Are we gonna do it on this channel or yours, Daniel?
We'll do it on this one.
Because you'll probably come to the live stream. Okay.
I'll I'll probably have to live stream, which is great.
I don't know how.
So yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed this episode of the AFK podcast. Please share it around. We love you guys, and we'll see you next episode. Peace.
Essentially, we love you guys.
Bye, Sigmas.
Bye.
Bye.